Sunday, it was real high winds all day. Anytime that there's, winds 30, 40, 50 miles an hour, we kind of expect something.
On Sunday night, I was contacted by our director, Brad Baldridge, and we knew we were going to have multiple locations where we were going to have a lot of damage and needed help. And so he asked me if I could round up some crews to come assist in the Amarillo area.
All day Sunday night into the night, we were patrolling, trying to just help put out fires on the poles so we didn't have outages. Monday we had everybody out patrolling lines, getting material counts, still putting out fires.
The designers and engineers, they were the first ones in to assess the damage, and then they were relaying back to us how many poles, how many cross arms, so on and so forth, how many transformers we needed, and we were able to go ahead and get those loaded and actually bring it down in here with us. When we first got in here, it was almost like a ghost town because the law enforcement had, of course, they had evacuated and was not letting anybody in but the firefighters and Xcel Energy. It was mainly just the awe of the devastation that you just didn't expect to see, especially on the way in. There's a lot of houses we passed that weren't touched, and then we get over in here and it's just total devastation, and you're just kind of in awe for a little while till you kind of realize that it's not going to get any better and we've got a job to do and let's go do it.
One of the tasks assigned is to come in and get the meters and make sure that we've accounted for all the customers and all the associated meter removals. It's somewhat difficult on some of them. We have to dig through some of the rubble to find them, and then some of the meters we can't actually recover anything of value. But it's important to the bill cycle so these customers don't continue to get estimated bills. We actually finalize their bills. Tragedy like this, they have enough things on their mind without having to worry about making sure their billing with the electric company is taken care of.
Some of the poles you'll see have been scorched, but a lot of times it'll blow through so fast that it just scorches the outer shell of the pole, and it's not damaged to the point that has to be replaced. But our guys check them before we ever leave to make sure that the integrity of them is still good.
Most of the time the fire's gone, the smoke's gone by the time you get to these locations. The ash and the wind blowing the days after that is some of the issues that everybody's concerned about.
In situations like this, they're really focused and they do things right. And they wear all their PPE, they have their tailgate, and make sure they get on the same page. They made sure that the source for this area was de-energized and grounded, so that they could work it safely, and they wanted to make sure that everybody on the crews knew exactly what was going on before they ever started.
Our focus is on safety first. The meter department employees wear the same FR clothing, steel-toed boots, hard hats that the line crews do.
The guys put in a lot of work over the last few days. We had 0 close calls, which was phenomenal for these guys to be able to do. So they're very proud of that. We're all proud of that, and they did a great job. Total, we had 19 circuits. We had 49 poles that had to be replaced. That started Monday morning, actually getting clearances and putting the new poles in the air. The guys did a lot of temporary work, trying to keep all the circuits stabilized so that we didn't have multiple outages.
By the time we got the information on the material that was needed, we actually had stuff loaded and crews in here and got here about 10 a.m. and we were able to leave and had the lights back on to those customers that could take it by 6:30 p.m. that evening. So that's a testament to the effort our guys put out.
Anytime you have an event like this, multiple groups, departments pull together, everybody goes above and beyond. 49 poles in 3 days, and today they'll probably be finished by noon. So Speed is, you never jeopardize safety for speed, but it just seems like everybody always catches another gear and to try to get it done.
The crews are the ones that deserve the credit because they're the ones that come in after the fact and have to clean up the mess, rebuild the lines, and get our customers back in lights. And we couldn't do it without those guys. Absolutely could not do it.
They take a lot of pride in restoring the power for the customer. I mean, they know that we're a public service and that's their job. But I mean, that's what they're prideful in, doing that better than anybody, is restoring that power and getting it back reliable for the customer.
They have a saying on the lineman side is that not everyone can do this work, but we do it for everyone. And that's exactly the attitude they have. They're all willing, able, and ready to go, no matter the conditions, no matter the problem. They'll jump in there and figure it out.